Merry Asusmas! Yes, Asusmas, not Christmas, because it's Asusmas, because it's an Asus Christmas competition. Well, it's Asus and OC3D, because it's Asus prizes, but some of them have come from me as well, because I was at the Asus offices recently, and I basically ran off with a big bag of swag. Or you could say I was Father Christmas, and I was kind of doing the reverse of delivering the presents. But anyway, whatever happens, you could even think about me as being like Robin Hood. See if you get that analogy. Anyway, I did try and put Christmas decorations up round here, but the cameras didn't really like them because they're not bright enough. So I thought I would kind of decorate myself instead. So, competition. All of these prizes are up for grabs individually. So it's not one big bulk of prizes going to one person. It's lots of prizes going to individual people. Although we've given you several ways to enter. So technically, if you got really lucky, you could win twice or 3 times, whatever. But we've given you lots of ways to enter, and I will put a link underneath so you can go to the website, and I will put a card up so that you can click if you're on a mobile or something. Oh, crikey, what did I hit then? Oh, God. Well, it shows that it's on there if I actually did hit the Vulcan. Doesn't look like it's going to fall off. I'd cry if it did. Anyway, so I will put the link up, and there's all sorts of ways for you to enter. You can do a Twitter entry where you can just send a tweet. You can follow us on Twitter. There's Facebook entries. There are Instagram entries. We've got daily bonus entries as well that you can do. There's also a way on the website where you can go and find a secret code. Now that in itself is worth 50 entries, and we've done it just for a bit of fun. You don't have to do it, but some went within the last year. So some went in 2016. In one of the reviews or news articles, I have hidden a code, and you won't be able to miss it because it says secret competition code, and then the secret code is underneath that, and it's an image. So that you can basically go in and you have to search for it. Now that's just a bit of fun if you want to pass a bit of time, and it's obviously worth a lot of extra bonus entries. Talking of bonus entries, with this lovely cut-in section, which I forgot to mention, so I'm going to edit it in. On the final day, which yes is Christmas Day, for the last few hours we always have something a little bit nuts. So we're going to do it again this time. So you'll need to be online on the website, and from 9 o'clock GMT, so 2100 hours GMT, and I believe that works out to be 11:59 PST, so basically midday. What we're going to do is on the actual entry page, we're going to add in some very limited time bonuses. So if you're online and you catch it and you grab it, say for argument's sake it might only be there for 10 minutes, if you grab it, you'll get those bonus entries. But like I said, they will only be able to be grabbed because I can remove them and add them live. I will change them over that last 3 hours, and I'm going to number them as well, so you'll be able to see whether you've missed out any. So for argument's sake, the first one at 2100 hours GMT might be an extra 10 entries. And that's just for us to have a little bit of fun on the website. But the most important thing is, if you lot are all on the website and you're all hitting F5 and it all goes absolutely nuts, there have been times in the past where we've completely shut the website down because we basically end up DDoSing ourselves. So it's also just a bit of fun. And you also have to consider it's going to be Christmas Day. I'm going to be in the office so that we can do it and add it, although I might just put my laptop on the table at home. But anyway, I'll be working, and I'm also likely to have had a drink or 2. So it could get quite funny. The forum thread normally goes absolutely ballistic at that time as well, and the memes start and people start taking the mickey out of me, and it's all photoshops. And to be honest with you, in the forum thread, I'm likely to give someone an ad hoc kind of add-on prize just for the best meme or the best post. It literally, by the time I've had a few drinks, I literally start giving stuff away on the forums left, right and centre. So, back to the original recording that I did. And our competitions can be quite popular, so that might be a good way to swing. But like I said, there are daily entries as well, so there's lots of things to keep you going. Now the prizes, like I said, I did get a lot of stuff from Asus, but I've also chucked some kit in myself. So the kit I've chucked in myself personally is the Maximus 8 Extreme motherboard. So you can have that to upgrade your rig. Also, don't forget with the Z170 stuff, that will technically support any new products that I'm not allowed to talk about at the moment because of NDAs, but it does support upcoming stuff. So yes, so you've got the pretty much the flagship of the Z170 line there. You've also got a 1050 Ti from me. And then the other thing that I did, which has taken me a little bit longer to do and is a little bit more kind of unique and special and follows along with the Christmas kind of theme, is this. And this is a white GTX 1060 Strix. Now I'm kind of doing this because I think Asus should have made a white Strix. And I've done a red and white one for myself, which is going to be going in my RRR rig. But my one has got little red bits on the front. But I've done an all white one just for this competition. So this is the 1060. It's got all the RGB stuff on it as well. We were trying to get the RGB on the backplate done because they don't come with this cutout or RGB on the 1060. But underneath the backplate, there isn't actually an RGB header, so I couldn't ever get it hooked up. So what I've done is I've added red in the back of this for now. But because it's custom, if you would like it changing to black, white or grey to fit in with your system a little bit more, I can probably get the material to make it blue or green as well if you would like. I will send it customised for you. So not only will you get a white graphics card, you can have this back bit, the little colour inlay change. So it's the we're going to call it the OC3D edition, which is why it's, you know, white and red. But like I said, we'll change it to whatever you want. And this backplate is actually off of a 1080. So the 1060 doesn't come with this backplate either. So it is kind of, you know, like a custom sort of one-off. I'm going to admit as well, the paint isn't perfect. But do you know what I mean? Essentially, I was literally trying to get myself, back into learning and stuff. And I could have flatted off the plastic because the plastic has a slight texture which shows in on the paint. So it's not orange peel, it's the plastic. But I was worried if I was to sand the plastic so it was perfectly smooth and then we could have got a mirrored finish. If I'd have done that, I was worried that I would round the corners off too much because the Strix is all angles and it's kind of, there's a lot of knife edges there and I didn't want to round them off and kind of ruin it. But anyway, still, it's a white graphics card. It looks epic in your rig. I've been testing it overnight as well, just to make sure, because it's obviously all been in bits. And with the way we do our thermal testing, it's not hitting above 62 degrees now. So I'm, anyway, more than happy. So that's a one-off. That's kind of special as well. Obviously, nice white GTX 1060, go in your rig. It will absolutely blast a 1080 screen. You can play a lot of games at 1440 on it if you want, if you turn the AA down. But yeah, so we've got that. And then there are lots and lots of other things. Like we've also got a Strix 1050 that we can give away. I've actually got a big list, so I might as well just read it out. So, Maximus 8 Extreme, White 1060, GTX 1050 Ti Expedition, GTX 1050 Strix, ROG Claymore Core. So this is the one without a number pad. It's the slightly smaller one. And then we've also got the Strix Raid DLX, and this is a sound card. And then we've also got a Zonar U7 Echelon. This is a USB sound card, so this is external. This is perfect for people, I don't know, maybe you've got a laptop with, or I actually use a similar one to this. So I've got the plain black one that I use on my racing rig. So that kind of shows you that it's pretty good because I actually use one. And then we've also got the router, which is here. So you've got the AC1200G, then we've also got a power line set, and then we've got a Cerberus keyboard, which is down at the front, and then you can have a Sicker mouse. We've got two to give away, obviously individually, and that comes with an Asus mouse mat as well. And then we have some goodie bags, which I have to grab. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up 3 goodie bags. I've only got one of these bags. So the first goodie bag person will get a bag. And then we've got lots of other stuff like t-shirts, and weird things that you can hit people over the head with that land, and key rings. And basically, I'm going to go and hoof all of the Asus goodies, because they've just done events and stuff, so I always go and grab a load of it. And then I'm going to make up some goodie bags for you. So it'll just be, some people call it tap, but if you go to an event and a show and you see that stuff and you're like, I really like that. So they're kind of like little runners-up prizes. So it's going to be luck of the draw, because what we're going to do is when we come to pick the winners, they will be done at random, but we will go in order. So we will start at the top and then we will work our way down. So eventually we're going to have, I think it's like 15 prizes, I think there's going to be in total that we're going to give away. And yes, it's all of this stuff. So please go and get involved. We're not going to limit your the amount of entries that you can do either. So you can go and do all of them if you want, including searching. And it is just a bit of fun. And yeah, so you've got stuff from me, you've got stuff from Asus. Nice one, Asus. Thanks very much. So yeah, that's it. I would love to hear your thoughts underneath. We're going to have a thread on the forums as well, because the thread on the forums, we kind of like the members over there are a bit nuts and they're lovely, but we always end up having a bit of fun with the competitions. But if you do want to come and join, that's totally cool. Bring it on, come and say hello, come and join the clan. And to be honest with you, if you go as far as to say thank you very much for the competition, awesome. Why don't you share your rig with us as well, or start a build log with us? Because it is a forum family with us. Yeah, we've got the full range of crazy people, nice people, you know, kind of down-to-earth people, crazy. It's just, yeah, although I'm probably the head crazy. I think that's probably how it works. Anyway, so all of these prizes, all you've got to do is go and choose how you want to enter, or enter all of the ways or one of the ways. I really don't mind. It's totally down to you. But at the end of the day, this stuff could be with you just after Christmas, really. So let me know what you think. I'm going to go away because these lights are actually starting to get a bit warm now. So for now, at least, with this little kind of crazy competition video, this is Tiny Tom Logan. First time I've said it today, out.